Let me ask you something. When you think of a gacha game collab, you usually think of exciting new characters that, you definitely don't want to miss because they're never coming back probably. And, they're usually among the top of the line of what the game will even allow you to do, right? A few days ago, I made a video titled The Worst Collab in Gacha History. Now, that title was a joke. It was just a little clickbaity title to get people to watch the video. While this isn't the most hype thing ever, it certainly had its potential, right? However, the new Shizuka just came out. I'm looking at her banner right now, and I have to say, this might actually be the worst collab in gacha history, because there's no reason to summon for any of these units. What was the point? Genuinely, what was the point in doing this collab if you were just gonna make units that nobody would want to summon for? Newsflash, Bandai Namco, you can't just put random characters on a banner and expect us to summon just because we know them. Especially with a franchise that a lot of people outside of Japan probably don't even know about. Now, I get it. Japan will always pander to the Japanese market, despite it being a third of the size of the American market, let alone the global, worldwide market. But a lot of their money is still made in Japan because all they cater to is the Japanese audience. So Idolmasters is probably really big in Japan, so the Japanese players probably were hyped about this collab. But even still, you still have to give me some incentive to summon. And these characters just aren't good? like we can go ahead and take a look. I should probably, oh wait, no, the music is off. So we can go ahead and take a look at the first couple of units. I'm looking at it down here. Could you please, hello? So, Mirai and Rimuru. Rimuru is interesting. He's okay. Rimuru is an okay stacking protector for newer players who may not have another option in terms of stacking protectors. Like maybe they don't have, I don't know, the Dark Veldora. Right? The Dark 1 year anniversary Veldora. Maybe they don't have him, so they can't stack the magic damage. They can't give the magic damage for that one turn. They don't have the new Luminous. You can give the 12% to Visions of Coleus or Octogram Demon Lord, right? And he's also doing the 3-3-6 orb change. That's very useful for any green team. However, if you pull any other protector that does what he does, they're probably doing it better than he does it. So it's not good enough to warrant me summoning for this unit, even if I didn't have any other options. And then you have Mirai, who is on her team, decent. Off her team, completely fucking useless. So, one of the biggest things about the Konosuba collab characters is that they are generally useful. You can take Megumin on any blue stacking team, and she will not only be the best support on the team, but could also even function as the team's DPS if you need her to be. Aqua can give anyone Pierce. She can be put on any damaging team. Kazuma can buff anyone on the team and debuff any enemy and has an orb change. He is good on any team you put him on. I don't remember what the free-to-play Darkness did, but I'm sure you could probably use her anywhere too. That's what made the Konosuba collab so good. The units were actually useful. It wasn't just, well, here's the Konosuba team and that's it. No, you could use those units on any team and it would work. they were high value characters for the game as a whole. These characters are not high value for the game as a whole. Even Shizuka, who's probably the most generally useful of the bunch, I mean, her live mode, if she's on a green team, fine. And then her weakness strike till the end of battle, that's really fucking good. It is, and a heal. Her skills are actually pretty good, and she will be useful on any green team. But I ask you, why would you go out of your way to summon for this character? Sure, she's good, but if you're after the weakness strike, there's Blanc, who also has an ult convert. If it's the live mode you're after, just pick a unit that naturally gives you damage on orbs. Like, if you have a different... Like, my problem with this character isn't the fact that she's not good. It's the fact that she's not doing anything that 1,000 other characters aren't already doing and probably doing better. If you want to summon for Shizuka, I would not think that a bad decision because she is generally useful. But the other banner is borderline useless. This banner is borderline useless. Like, there's no reason to summon for them at all. And yeah, I tested my luck a little bit with, 50 pity on this banner, and then I did one multi on Shizuka's. Just, for the sake of content. If I pull them, I can make videos on them. But if you're not a content creator, don't. I don't know. It just... This collab could have been something special, but instead, it's just not. Like, if you you are giving me the option between summoning for these units here or summoning for Blanc, who is one of the best supporting units in the game. I could summon for Jean, who is one of the best DPSs in the game. If the banner was still here, you could have gotten Violet, Rimuru, and Luminous, who are vastly superior to these units. Hell, I would rather summon on the Tempest Recruit banner than summon for this collab. Genuinely. I would rather spend my crystals here than summon on this collab banner. Which is a problem. That's not a good thing. It's not. I should not want to summon on the general pool banner more than I want to summon on the new fancy collab banner that is also branded as a 2-year anniversary thing, by the way. The banner's not, but the collab is. The collab itself has been branded 2-year anniversary. So this is technically a second anniversary team. A second anniversary team. And it's just vastly inferior to the first anniversary team. Hell, this team is even worse than the Wielder of Magic team, which was also technically 2-year anniversary because of Shizu and Hinata. And I would have much rather summoned for Shizu and Hinata than summon for Mirai and Rimuru. I would have much rather summoned for Shizu and Hinata. At least Hinata would have been useful on more than one team. Shinsha maybe not as much, but Milim basically does what Rimuru did. Just instead of magic attack, she gives Pierce. And instead of greens, she changes to oranges. But it's the same principle, right? Oh my. Drop my phone. Anyway, I don't see what the point of this collab was. And it genuinely sucks. These units are not good. They're not bad, but they're not good. Half the team is only useful on its own category. If you're so inclined to summon for Shizuka, go for it. If you have a really good green team and you just want that extra bit of damage for it, go for it. Shizuka will make you do a bit more damage. But she's not necessary, and this whole team in general just isn't really good. So, pretty L collab for Slime. And after the Konosuba collab, which was fantastic, it's really disappointing to see this one just die before it could even really get started. And this is coming off the heels of the 2-year anniversary and the Visions of Coleus team, which were really good. Well, the team was, the 2-year anniversary. We'll get to that in another video. Let me know what you guys think of this collab in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that join button if you can, it really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below, and I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.